My favorite aspect of backlink building is with non-keyword focused anchors. Here, all that matters is providing quality and engaging content. In the previous module, I briefly talked about engagement and the role it plays in SEO, which is content distribution. People may not like to think of engagement as a distribution channel. Yet, at its core, engagement is about distributing an idea and having it consumed and then perpetuated on. With this in mind, here are several ways to make sure your content has engagement. First, and probably the most obvious, is with social media. These days, there are no shortage of social networks to be a part of. Yet, truly engaging a social network requires more than just creating a profile and spamming your content out. Inside these networks, there are passionate communities that you can tap into and build relationships with. For example, Facebook groups, Pinterest community boards, and Triber tribes are all communities within a community that allow you to tap into the heart of the network and engage. This is a strategy that I particularly use with Facebook and LinkedIn groups. I am an active member or group owner with several groups, and I strive to build strong relationships with the members of these groups. That way, when I share my relevant content, there is already trust in place, and it is not uncommon for group participants to then share this content with their personal networks. Media acquisition is a quick and easy way to distribute your content onto high-traffic websites and also get some great backlinks. As discussed earlier, paid backlinks are not bad if they are properly tagged. Furthermore, by getting your content onto highly visible websites, like Stumbled Upon, allows for your content to be found and linked to by other sites. Repacking content is by far one of my favorite backlink strategies, and I'm surprised how little it is done. The basic idea of repacking is taking the quality content you already have, reproduce it in a different medium, and then distribute it out to the appropriate syndication communities. For example, the site Wibbits, found here as the first result on the video syndication box, will actually take a blog post and turn it into a video for you. SoundGecko, found in the pod syndication box, will do the same thing but with audio. By repacking and distributing your content, not only do you garner some great backlinks, but you also unearth potential new users to engage with. The final strategy I want to discuss is around what is called in the SEO industry as link baiting. Link baiting is primarily about creating amazing content for the specific purpose of getting backlinks. The most popular form of link baiting is with infographics, and it has proven for many marketers to be a great way to get some powerful backlinks. However, my first experience creating an infographic fell flat without a single backlink. This was completely my fault since I didn't do my part to really push it out there. I've since refined this process, and I have seen some great success from it. The first and most important step for me when launching an infographic is to do a blogger outreach. I have heard of some marketers who use their blogger outreach to actually create the infographic. For me, I haven't found much success with this approach, since most bloggers are extremely busy and have projects of their own. Yet before I launch the infographic out to the general public, I will pitch targeted bloggers with the final design. Sometimes, with large blogs, I will even give exclusive rights to publish the infographic on their site. Second is to launch the infographic to the public by creating a social media release that goes out on the wire. A social media release is basically a press release that is optimized for sharing. Here are some great news wire sites that also have the option for social news releases. Also on this list, I've linked to a great case study that shows the power of social media releases. Next is to be aggressive in submitting your infographic to as many infographic directories that make sense. Here are a few of the top directories I recommend, but I have also added a link to an article that lists an additional 100 or so more infographic directories to try out. If your infographic is truly top quality, then you should be eager to push it out to your own social networks and friends. Often, if you are hesitant to share it with your inner circle, then the real question is whether you have something worth sharing at all. If you do your job right up to this point, link verification can be a daunting task, but it usually pays great dividends. You are basically looking for blogs that have posted your infographic without providing credit. You will want to use Google's image search to uncover the different places your infographic has been published to. By going to images.google.com, you will see a small little camera icon in the search bar. When you click on it, Google gives you the option to either paste an image URL or upload an image. Here you can give Google your infographic, and it will provide you with the search results of where your image is found. On my last infographic, Google found almost 1,000 results with websites that had published my infographic. I actually didn't visit all these results, but I did do a fair amount of outreach and received some additional great backlinks. A side benefit I've discovered from doing link verification campaigns are the new relationships established. Often I found that many bloggers were flattered that the creator of the infographic took time to find their blog and reach out to them. The final step is providing a solid wrap-up about your efforts with the infographic. I am not always faithful in doing this step, but I have found that when I do, it actually extends the life of the project. The news media and bloggers are hungry for case studies, and giving them a case study in your specific industry gives you additional relevant links and more attention on your project.